everyone, Snow here. I recently purchased a camper shelf for my F150 pickup truck. It's a 6.5 foot bed, and of course, like everybody else, I wanted to install some kind of sleeping platform inside of it. Was scratching my head trying to figure out what to do, and this is what I came up with. I happen to have an old queen size bed frame, and of course I researched YouTube and looking at all different types of layouts people have done with wood and 2x4s and that kind of thing, and just happened to see in the corner of my garage I had this queen size bed frame that thought it might fit, and well, I just show you how it all came together. Little setup for you. So you show you the basic setup. I took the queen size bed frame and I took off, well, here's the setup. Let's tie my boots to the side over there. You can see the setup has 5 legs that support the bed frame. And what I did was I took the legs off the bed frame, and I put this 1-inch pipe with some feet on it, just these rubber feet you can buy at any hardware store like Ace Hardware or the other. To show you the setup, this right here is one of the legs that I didn't end up using. Originally it was supposed to go right here, but I whacked that off because it wasn't necessary. This frame is very, very strong, and what I did was I cut, let's see if I can get this, I cut a notch, a slot in the very top of it, so that it would go into and slide into this portion here, this one of the feet of the bed frame. So anyways, I made initially 6 of them, ended up just using 5. So they're all mounted that way. Yes, that leg, it seems like it's a little canted, but it's perfectly rigid, it's perfectly fine. I've camped many times with my son and I, about 300 or so pounds, both of us. And what I did was, a friend of mine, Gil, thanks to him, he gave me these wooden planks that were 3/4 inch thick and 14 inches wide, and I cut 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And since the truck bed is about 6.5 feet long, well, they fit perfectly inside of that. Now you can use whatever you want, doesn't matter. So when I first installed, in order to install this bed frame, you have to first pre-assemble it just a little bit, and then slide it in, put the feet on, put the planks on, or the boards, and now you have a nice platform. So now to show you the details of what I ended up doing, I ended up putting these inflatable or foam sleeping pads in there, on top of the wood because they help. And then a sleeping bag goes on top. Put some memory foam with a fitted sheet on top. Nice sleeping bag. Go with that. Needs to be out the side window. And I'm set. One thing I did like was I put a little cup holder in this area here. I also like to keep my fishing reels, my fishing kit over here, fly fishing as well. And some of my fishing tackle. Little box there. All ready to go. One of the additions I also made was I like to do some coyote hunting and stuff like that. And I put a 12-volt outlet on the side over here so that I could hook up my red light or whatever while hunting and use it that way. So nothing to it. There's nothing that holds the queen bed frame down. It's just strictly in position. It fits perfectly in the bed of an F150 6.5 foot bed. Actually, being the frame is it's about, looks to me about 10 inches or so, maybe 9 inches shy. I could put a quick tape measure to it. I think you can see it's about maybe 7.5 inches from the edge of the bed. What I like about that is when you wake up in the morning, you have some room to put your feet down, you see, and put your shoes on and such. So you can actually sit up on this bed. It's a nice little setup. I really like it. So very, very comfortable. What I really like about it is the amount of space that you have below. Heck, you know, if you empty it out, a couple more people can sleep underneath there too, without ventilation, of course. But in the next video, I will show you how I pack all my stuff to go camping with in boxes and containers, and how everything just fits perfectly in there. And it's just amazing to me. I mean, there's so much room everywhere because of a lack of a wooden frames and such. It's just those 1-inch pipes are super, super strong. They're about, I would suspect they're about 1/8 of an inch or so wall. So they're not wimpy by any means. And then the foot, you know, rubber foot, you can just buy them. Simple as that. Cut them with a hacksaw or a chop saw or something to make it work. And this wooden frame, I guarantee you this thing is super strong. First time I tried to hacksaw this foot off, it dulled my blade. I finally got it off. What ended up happening was it was constantly in the way trying to slide things in, and finally I decided to take it off. Not necessary at all. This thing can support, you know, 2 people easy, just like a normal queen size bed should. I'm not going to rate any capacities or anything like that. All I know is my son and I are about 300 pounds together, and it doesn't even give a little bit because those planks are sturdy as heck. There's a center beam like that going through, fully supported, no problem. So on the top you can do whatever you wish. Like I said, you can put a queen size, you know, air mattress in there. Doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. Fits nicely in there. So anyhow, that was it. Just wanted to give you guys another view of the F-150. I really like this camper shell. It's from Jason. Got it at Awesome Transformations over here in Houston. Very nice, good headroom. Very, very comfortable, very well made. Have no trouble so far with it.